So Eric, on the subscription program, right? That annual maintenance that you pay $300 for a year, so
Right.
totally included, right? And again, it is a leasing program. It is our machine. So selfishly, we throw a few little bells and whistles in there to protect our equipment. And of course, you can benefit from that, right? So in the leasing program, we will install a surge protector. I don't know if you know this, but we get 1.8 million lightning strikes a year.
Wow.
Lightning can strike 2 blocks over and it can fry out your microwave, your refrigerator, your furnace, or in this case, your boiler. We also, you mentioned a couple of rooms we're not getting enough heat, right? A lot of times it has to do with, you know, the steam distribution in the radiator. So we're gonna give you 5 steam vents on the leasing program and a Wi-Fi thermostat. You mentioned early on that you would like one of those. That's included in the leasing program. Now, if you decide to go the traditional route, right, you could certainly add these on and you have the cost here, right, of those items. And you can tack those on to the traditional purchase. Any questions?
Yeah, can I take a look at, so this is what you're explaining to me, this is my, sort of all the stuff that comes free with these, you're saying?
Correct.
And then if anything happens to my equipment, I know I've had issues with pumps in the past, for that basement loop that we were talking about. I think Alex had recommended a heat exchanger cleaning, so if I'm on this leasing program that you're mentioning, right? That work gets done at no cost to me?
Yeah, your invoice total is always 0 when our technician comes on out, when you're on the leasing program.
And what doesn't it cover? Like anything like outside of this page, is it sort of the whole machine?
Anything associated with the boiler itself is covered, right? We're not gonna change out your pool pump or your hot water heater, but anything associated with, you know, the boiler that we would install for you is 100% covered up to full unit replacement.
So even if even if the unit goes, I would get a new one, not just some kind of the parts that are listed here?
If you get to the point where the unit goes, or it's a catastrophic failure, right, within your leasing term, we would replace that boiler for you.
Okay, interesting. What does something like this cost?
All right, let me show you. So it's $289 a month, and we can get this going for you as soon as tomorrow if you like.